Hello and welcome back. I can faint on top of things too, you know. I'm pretty calm today. I don't even know why I did it, but maybe just out of habit this time. Welcome back, lieutenants. Welcome back to relic hunters and other ruffians. And birds with rough feathers and everything. Yes, ruffians and rough feathers, I say. Let's return to the elderly couple and tell them the good news about the ghostly roads that go ever on, though. So they might need more help further down. I don't mind helping, of course, so let's just talk to them.
Greetings.
Your return? Is the ghost defeated? You tell him about the relic hunters. So the cur was trying to scare people away from where they were digging by pretending to be a ghost. Well, he certainly fooled me. Well, your vision is not as good as mine, old man. Sorry. Yeah, my thanks, friend. I would have seen to it myself were I a few decades younger. Yeah, sure, exactly. Wolf? Hey, wolf. No, not good. We are grateful to you. We haven't much, but please, take this for your trouble. We'll be on our way to Thornhat once more, all thanks to you. Yes, I guess we will. Or you guys will, but I'm pretty sure you need well, maybe not, but I think you need more help further down. What about you, Garen Maythorn?
Stay a moment.
You have done much for us, but I wonder if you could spare the time for another task, perhaps? Thornhat is not far away, but with Waltney jumping at every shadow he thinks might be a shade, our going will still be delayed. Exactly, right? Yeah, that's what I feared. If you happen to find your way to the town, please let our son, Waltney Jr. know that we're very nearly there. I would not want him to worry, except we have to stop 5 more times on the way, and I need to help you 5 more times. Well, anyways, it's fine. The arrival of the Maythorns. I see. Well, I think at this point, guys, we just need to continue down. We have, I think, at this point, 3 separate reasons to visit Thornhat. But since we haven't been further south past this point, let's try together, and it shouldn't be too far. Beautiful as ever this part of the troll shows is, the incognito teal. Gorgeous. Yeah, during nighttime it's also, the skies are amazing when they're clear. So yeah. Well, all breaker cowards. It's not because they're cowards that we defeat them. It's because I think we're alleviating their suffering by letting them go. You spot a ranger keeping watch to the northwest. Like that. Excuse me. Calitil.
What do you need?
Oi there, what business have you? You tell the ranger that you are delivering a letter from Aragorn on behalf of Glorfindel. And the ranger straightens up. Really? He didn't straighten up at all. I mean, look, he's still leaning on that cold stone wall, you know? Come on now. Narrator. Yes, I see, he says, taking the letter. He scrutinizes it and then tucks it away. The ranger leans against the wall again. Well, he never left the wall, and gives you a curl nod. Thank you, friend. I appreciate it. It is unopened. Yeah. Many thanks on behalf of the Dunedain. Alright then. And that's it. Okay. Well, given the scale here, we can just walk and not even fight anymore, because we need to discover this this location. Very nice. The settlement of Thornhat is alive with a bustle of activity. I apologize, guys, but I forgot if we ever have any discovery quests related to towns here, but I don't believe so. I do not believe so. The wilds, the ruins, enemies, yes. Yeah, it's only with the enemies. Underworld places occupied by the enemies that we're interested in. Okay. Well, let's talk to Ravedron here.
What do you need?
We have arrived, Basildor. The Dunedain range far and wide throughout the wilderness, but Thornhat has served as their relatively permanent home for many years. Okay. Stalwart Bracelet of Mitotil. At least we learned something more about Thornhat. Stalwart Bracelet of Mitotil. eBay trading I don't care about. Intrepid Bracelet of Mitotil. Let's see. Vitality. Well, Faith again we don't care about. Or Clever Bracelet of Mitotil. Again we don't care. Okay, that's fine though.
Will you lend me your ear?
Now let us find some of my friends among the Dunedain. We will tell them about the war pack that threatens the Angle, and I also wish for them to keep watch upon the Stagscorns when I have gone. Ah, there is Hymenior. Let us speak with him first. Alright. Village of the Rangers.
Megovanen.
Okay, alright, nothing new there. Alright. So, a nameless table master. I keep saying fix that developers. We have many other table masters that they have beautiful names and not being nameless. We might as well talk to
How may I be of
somebody
service
to
to
sell
you?
our stuff. We've accumulated quite a bit. And repair. And that's that. Okay. Now we have to approach. Is that Hymenior over there? Or Waltney Mator? No, this must be the ranger. Hymenior. Okay. Ravedron has come to visit us, has he? Very nice. But he has chosen a busy time to call upon Thornhat, for some of us are preparing to depart on a mission of secrecy and some urgency. Like what? We may not have much time to spend in conversation with our artist friend. What did you say your name was? Basselbor? It is a pleasure to meet you. If you're willing to distribute these rations among the provision crates throughout Thornhat, I will even try to remember your name in the future. Oh, how insulting, man. Ah, I speak in jest, Basselbor, but I would appreciate it. Oh, sorry. I guess I was in the mood today, so I didn't get your jest. If you distribute these rations among the provision crates here in Thornhat, I will speak briefly with Ravedron. Very well. So, provisions crate, that's a big crate. This crate contains numerous provisions for the use of the Rangers of Thornhat. Numerous? Like numerous in terms of numbers or different types? In any case, we distributed rations? How? We just picked up stuff from there, but we didn't give it to anybody. I wonder how that worked, but okay. Well, at least we'll explore the town in the process. Yeah, I think it's a pretty neat place so far. Let's pick that one as well. Distributing. So how am I distributing? By picking stuff from the crate? It's not like I'm carrying anything with me. Distribution doesn't work without supplies, you know? It's like I'm pretending to distribute rations, right? I think that's what I'm trying to do. No, that's not how supply lines work, okay? Even if they're supposed to be very short supply lines, they still need to have supply in them. Oh boy. Okay, well, let's head this way first. Oh, nice. The river gets bigger here, huh? Also Kamago. Okay. So, we need to do a few more. 7 out of 10. Almost done here. Okay, and this one, of course. Nice. And then, maybe while we are here, let's talk to Angweth, who looks like to be another ranger. All who desire friendship with the Dunedain must accept this simple truth. There is always more work to be done than there are hands to do it. And especially if most of the hands are rangers' hands, then there is definitely more work to be done by other non-rangers. If you offer help to a ranger, expect him to take you up on it. Oh yes, you're right about it. You're quite right. I completely agree. My name is Angweth, and I'm the armor master of Thornhat. Rangers favor medium armor made of leather and hides over the heavier plate worn by the knights of other lands. Okay, knights of other lands? Well, I'm no knight of other lands, and yet I'm carrying heavier armor sometimes. I'm no ranger either, though. This, then, is my request of you. Bring to me leather and hides of the Avank, wolves, and lynxes that can be found throughout the angle of Mittelheim. I see. Be careful not to mar too badly the skins that you bring to me. I need relatively intact hides if I am to make armor of suitable quality for those sworn to Aragon, our chief. Understood. Angweth, armor master. I ask you to bring to me leather and hides of the Avank, wolves and lynxes. Okay. But no new information. Good. Fine. Now we need to find... Wait a second, did we miss the quest here? I think we did. Oh, yes. And what is that? Gorwyn? Wait, are we talking about epic quests here?
Just good to see you outside, Turngerthard, far from the unquiet keep of Dol Erniel.
It is good to see you too. Gorwyn motions at the cairns built nearby. These stones mark the sacrifices of those Dunedain who fell at Sarmford and in Tirn Gortat at the end of September. Oh, I see. Whenever I return to Thornhat, I take some time to come here and remember those we lost. Very good to see you here, Gorwyn. Afterwards, in memory of the fallen.
These stones mark the sacrifice of those Dunedain who fell at Sarnford and in Tirn Gorthard.
Right, okay. I see, so looks like there are 3 piles here. Let's mourn. And that's how I mourn. I mourn briefly.
My thoughts keep turning to Meneldir.
Gorwyn looks at you sadly. My thoughts keep turning to Meneldir, Vassabur. Could he have been saved? Always a question, right? If I had kept him from searching for the Great Fear, if I had sent him from my campsite when he first arrived, I never realized we'll have a afterword for the related to the Great Fear and Meneldir, but that's very cool. You tell Gorwyn that not even binding Meneldir with strong ropes would have prevented him from seeking out old Garduland's great enemy, and she laughs through tears. Perhaps not Vassabur. He was stubborn, wasn't he? But kind to his friends. He must have had friends in the south, hadn't he? He did not live as a hermit, surely. You tell Gorwyn that when you first met him, he had taken it upon himself to safeguard the folk of Mossworth, a small village on the edge of Swampfleet. You speak of his friendship with the village blacksmith, a dwarf named Scardy Benblade, and of how you and Meneldir sought to prevent the children of Mossworth from getting into mischief. Mostly unsuccessfully, right. Meneldir always said he was not very good with children, but in your experience they seem to be fascinated by him. Gorwyn smiles. I am glad, Vassabur, and I thank you for these memories. Remembering can be painful, but perhaps it can bring peace as well. Very true. Okay, so we get some Before the Shadow epic themes, apparently. Selection of music pieces? Interesting. Anyways. We have a bent ring of the fallen, which is not bad for its for its level for sure, but not as good as what I have, I don't think. Pretty decent though. A scratched ring of the fallen, a ring that belonged to the valiant, that you may never forget, okay? Or a rough ring of the fallen. Okay, well I appreciate those, I'll just get the bent ring. Very well, in memory of the fallen then. What a nice surprise here, even if it's somewhat sad. Good ending. Okay, so we still need to distribute one more piece of rations in town. Let's see, here maybe? Yeah, why not? And be done with that. And then Waltney Mayton is right here as well. Oh, never mind. I missed something. You have exhausted the rations he may nor gave you to distribute. Wait, he gave me tiny pieces of rations to put in those large crates? Is that what he did? What a sneaky elf. Anyways, let's talk to him.
What can I do for you?
I have just begun to tell the Dunedain the reasons for our visit here, Basibur, but they insist they have too many tasks to which they must attend. They have little time to listen. Yeah, especially listen to you, I guess. Sorry to put to you straight, but you know. I have never found them to be especially polite, but on this day it seems worse than usual. Is that so? What say you, Idren Fair? I believed us to be friends, but it seems you cannot spare a moment for Ravadron, though he departs from the morrow, and you'll not see him again. Okay, you're getting extra bitter, elf.
Megovanen.
You wound me, Idren Fair, truly. Okay, let's see what Idren Fair says here. I've known Ravadron my whole life, and that means I'm familiar with his old tricks. He has always had a flair for the dramatic, quite unlike others of his people I have met. Oh, that might be true actually from our own experience, though ours is brief. But very well. If you will do my own tasks for me, and bring these swords to the forge for repair, I will humor Ravadron this once. Why does he talk to him in like that? Huh. I will humor Ravadron this once, not I will humor you. So in other words, instead of second and third. Anyways, and if this be for the last time, I will count myself fortunate. Alright then. Okay. Well now. Now what? Of course I'll have to bring the swords, awaiting repair to a barrel by the forge in Thornhead to the southwest. And again, I'm wondering why the ranger talked in third person to Ravadron when Ravadron was right there. Maybe to insult him further? I don't know. It's weird. Okay, so now, let's see. We need to find Waltney Mayton around here somewhere. It shows it. Oh yeah, across the bridge, I guess. No, that's somebody else. Oh yeah, he's over there. He's on the move. Okay, let's talk to him first.
What can I do for you?
Oh, you're not too young either, are you? Well met. Yes, I'm Waltney Mayton III. I go by Thorn, however. You tell him of his parents' impending arrival. What? My parents are coming here? Today? Well, I'm not sure about today. Those old fools. I told them to stay in Bree, where it was safe. Really? Oh my goodness. Oh dear. This is terrible. I must excuse myself. My home is nowhere near ready to accommodate those two nitpickers. If my mother were to arrive and see my whole ribbon socks hanging by the fire, I should never hear the end of it. Alright. If that's your concern, I'm not concerned. I thank you for helping them cross the angle. What a nightmare this is. Say, would you be up for assisting me? Like knit your socks so they don't have holes? No, I won't do that for you. I must rush off to my house and do what cleaning I may, and my larder is emptier than if I had hobbit guests. That's funny. If you were to hunt a bit for me and bring back some boar meat, I would really appreciate it. A bit, like eight boars? That's a bit of hunting. Wow. Okay, great. Those people, man. Anyhow. Okay, let's also talk to Farron here, because he has another task for us. For the Dunedain of Thornhat, life is a steady routine, always preparing for the next mission. It wears on you after a while, Basabur. Will the day for which we constantly prepare ever arrive? Who can say? For my part, I devise means of keeping myself entertained, without which I might go mad. Don't envy you. Some of our number prepare for an eastward journey, and I have need of some caches that lay hidden throughout the angle, and you trust me with finding those? Great. Mitran Dunn has charged me with recovering 3 such caches, and I will do so, but what say you to this suggestion? Why not make this a contest? A contest? You shall go to the location of each cache, and if I can reach it before you do, or open the cache without you detecting my presence, I shall win. This will allow me to practice my skill at the art of stealth. Mitran Dunn will receive the supplies he needs, and you will test your perceptive ability. There are only winners here, Bastard. Yeah, the way you put it, the way you defined it. The first cache is northeast of Thorncat, beyond a still pond, nestled among the rocks west of the base of a swiftly flowing waterfall. I look forward to besting you at this game. Oh man, should we try these guys, at least the first section? Farron, Master of Stealth, huh? Okay, well, do you need to tell me something? No, okay, fine. Well guys, let's see if I can do this, guys, and reach the location before he does. Not so sure. We shall try. How far is this place? Well, some distance actually, but not too far. But since this is kind of a contest and something can suddenly transpire on the way, let's do it together, huh? Okay, I see more quests here. We shouldn't forget to pick those up on our way back, but that's fine. Now we know it's next to the waterfall. Good. Huh. Well, now the problem is that you know, he knows the area better than I do, and he might have a more rested steed than my tired boar here, so he might best me, but I don't really care much. I'm more curious than anything. Let's see. So it's around here? Around where? Okay guys, is this on top of that hill? In that case we're in trouble, because I don't know how to reach the top necessarily. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Let's at least try though, right? Okay, let's go around like so. No, I don't think this is the way either. Wait, is this like some trick that's more challenging than I expected? I think that's the case here, guys, right? Yeah. I have to go all the way around here. And yet, I don't feel we'll find the cache. Well, let's see. It's worth trying. Is it not? Well, maybe this will work? No, I'm gaining elevation here, but then I have to go down again. Or at least we can observe from the height here and see if there is any hope. So it's this way, right? Over there. Past the water. Okay, wow, he was first, guys. There he is. Aaron stands by the open cache, a satisfied look on his face. Looks like I win this round, Asbor. You will need to be quicker if you're to beat me to the next cache, or to see through my stealth. The next cache is just to the north, across the river, nestled in a ditch near the western cliff's edge. I wish you good fortune. You'll need it. I think you're right. I think I did poorly here, guys, but next time we should take the challenge of finding the other cache, and maybe this time we'll do better. Take care, guys. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.